Good morning, people. Welcome back to the channel. We are here to quickly, it's a shortish video discussing the news breaking from last night, which is Jadon Sancho supposedly, now this is all just alleged talk, there's no guarantees as to whether there's actual truth to this or not, because there's two sides to this coin, that Jadon Sancho is, he's open to revitalising his Man United career if Ten Hag is no longer manager. And is that a distinct possibility? Absolutely. Is it something we've known for a while? Absolutely. But I suppose it's more of a video that it poses the questions to the communities, because I think it's important to know, or to sort of grab the feelings, the mutual feelings about this situation. And I find that there's more so people in the camp of no, don't bring Jadon Sancho back, to sell him in the summer instantly, or to not give him a second chance even if we do have a new manager. For me, I'm in the camp of getting rid of him. To be honest, I don't believe that he has a future at the club. I don't believe that he is what Ten Hag for next season needs, or what any manager, to be quite frankly honest, needs for next summer. He's not done phenomenal at the moment. He's not doing phenomenally well at all in a Dortmund shirt, and I know there's a lot of Jadon Sancho FC people who were very much under the impression that he'd go back to Dortmund and immediately find or rediscover his form that we saw prior to him making the jump to Manchester United initially. I'm looking at this from a perspective of feeling like this is about setting a standard, sending a message. Because one thing that's abundantly clear is that there's way too many people at this club that take liberties, that take the wholesale mick, and they don't have the club, the fans, or anybody else, even their teammates. No, they only care about the friends at the club. So there's an abundance of people at our club that don't put fans and the club first. And that's a big problem, because it spoils club and team ambition, because not everybody wants the same thing, and there is a distinctive difference between wanting something and saying that you want something. It's because everybody can say, oh, I want to be quadruple champions, I want to win a treble, I want to win a double, I want to win the Premier League or Champions League, I want to win it. There's a very distinct difference between saying that and actually, down bad wanting it. There's too many players at our club that talk the talk. They don't actually know how to walk the walk. So forget about them trying to, they don't know how. So that's a big problem that we're faced with. Because and by when I say they don't know how to walk the walk, there are players at the club like your Casemiro's, Varane's, and various other people previously won trophies at other clubs. They know how to walk the walk. They may try at this club and may fail, but at least they know how it's done. They know how it's worked for them before. Too many players have not actually achieved anything significant, and they think that they are a level above everybody else. Forget about if you're a Real Madrid Galactico. Forget if you are, up high up in the esteemed regards of the Bavarian ultras. forget if you're one of the most prized graduates of La Masia. At the end of the day, some of those players have no credibility to them, but they act as though they've got it all to lose, and they don't. They literally have nothing to lose, but they act like they've got it all to lose. And I believe that a shift in a mentality where players don't think like that. They think, well, if I haven't won anything, I've got to win something. And, I've got to push myself to win something significant and challenging my own ambitions, because God only knows that they're so comfortable, sitting around, not really that fussed. I'm not too bothered about putting in a solid performance this week. I'm relaxed. I'm chilled, bruv. It doesn't sit right with the fans, and Jadon Sancho for me is absolutely in that camp of a mindset that has been very prevalent throughout his career, that he has had this laid back sort of, he walks to his own beat of the drum, and he goes about things his way, his time. It's not about anybody else. It's about what he wants and how he wants it. Like, that's a big problem in the football terms. Now, if that's just you in personal life, that's just you in personal life, because everybody's going to be different. But from a football standpoint, that personality from a football perspective cannot happen. You can be two polar opposite peoples inside the sport versus outside the sport. We see it a lot. People are like one way when they're on the football pitch. When they get off the football pitch, they're completely different. It happens. It exists out there. But anyways, that's my thoughts on the situation with Jadon Sancho. I wouldn't take him back. I would look to sell him in the summer. For me, him staying around is only going to do damage. If we sack Ten Hag and he stays, whoever the next manager is, it doesn't matter. That's putting that next manager's managerial reign in jeopardy. It is. It absolutely is. Most of those players staying for the next manager's managerial reign is immediately in jeopardy. But the problem is that until we break the cycle where the manager goes first before players, for me, it doesn't stop. It really, seriously, it doesn't stop. So how do we break that cycle? Well, the ones that keep leading the charge to get managers sacked, those guys have got to go first. They've got to go first. Or if the manager goes first, they are following him out the door. You can't just you just can't let players sit there and just get away with doing it again, but then sit back and relax when the next manager comes in. And he starts telling them, right, I want us to do this, this, and this. And the fans are like, yay, new manager hype, yay. And the players are sat in Carrington in places you can't see, right, on the cameras. They go out, they do their training, snapshots, guys, smile for the camera. When the cameras are no longer on them, they kick back, relax, and they say to the manager, who do you think you are? You can't tell me what to do. I'll do your training regimes for the cameras, and after that, you shut the fuck up and you listen to me. You do what I want you to do, because that's how Player FC works. Now, granted, players don't actually, say that specific line to the managers, but over a set fixed period of time, that's the behaviour that precedes that line that I mentioned. And actions will speak louder than words ultimately. So, hey, If you like Jadon Sancho, then I hope for your case, if he comes back, it works out a treat. But I'm one to live more in the real world here. I can see that Jadon Sancho is not a guy that wants it at Man United, along with several other players that don't want it, don't want anything to do with it. All of them, all of them have got to go, and they've got to go this summer. Anyways, guys, leave your thoughts and your feelings in the comment section down below. As well as that, like the video if you may, if you would please. That would be the most appreciated act of kindness, really, and generosity. And of course, later on tonight, just to remind people, later on tonight will be the good, the bad, and the ugly. Another episode, and it's going to be another good night of Champions League football as well. Bayern hosting Arsenal, 2-2 currently as things stand in that leg, and I'm sure that we'll be keeping a close eye on that game as that match proceeds. Yeah, do be sure to check back here later on tonight, 8:30 p.m. for another episode of the Good, the Bad, and the Ugly show. And yeah, hopefully it shall be another banger, another midweek banger. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Take care, goodbye, and we'll see you later on tonight.